one thing that happened during COVID, when all of a sudden, people are working at home and they're seeing how really, blurred the boundaries between work and family can get. People were turning to Gen X saying, so how do you do it? How do you make sure you're turning off work life and switching over to family life? And so some of those things that you have to pioneer in your generation can actually be the kind of the wisdom and the thing that you lead with later. Millennials. Here we have a big cohort because they're born to a big cohort, boomers. And guess what? They're born during a boom time again. This is the time of the big breakout with all things, high tech, right? Silicon Valley and development and innovation that I can't even, begin to explain and name for you. But the big thing to keep in mind here is you have an optimist giving birth to optimists. So you've got this generation again of people who are feeling like we can make a difference. Anything's possible. And I will say boomer parents did a couple good things for their kids. Number one, we made sure that our children had really good educations. Now keep in mind, a lot of two-parent families, so we had discretionary income. We had smaller families, fewer offspring, so we could devote that income to some perks that us boomer kids didn't necessarily get. And so this is a kind of our way of compensating, I think, for, those things that we felt so deprived of, and I was not deprived of anything. But the way that I think we funneled it into education was not sending our children to fancy schools, but it is in the way we were involved in education, keeping teachers accountable, helping out with those, activities at school, and especially the extracurriculars. What do we do after school? Your kid likes to kick the ball in the backyard. Oh, you think you like soccer? You might like soccer. Well, let's get you into a soccer team. Oh, I know, not just soccer team. We're going to do travel soccer. And now all of a sudden we're everywhere. Oh, how you like watching hockey on TV? Well, we'll get you into a hockey team. Never mind, it costs $1,000 to get, everything, and be in those leagues. It's like you show an interest in something. You like French on Sesame Street? Well, we're going to France. A little exaggeration, but I think you're saying that us boomer parents, we were like, all in. We are giving these kids, the best of the best.